855-3544. Give us a call and express your views and voice your opinions on issues concerning our community. And now, Town Talk Live.
Here we go, and good morning. Sorry, guys, I was taking a phone call. They were asking me a couple of questions there from Tradio, pero pues ya se acabó Tradio, but definitely I am here with Town Talk Live. Very informative program we have for you guys this morning. Memo, out of a little busy out here. Was busy, so definitely couldn't join us this morning. So I'd like to thank everybody out there still that is watching us, not only on our Facebook but on our YouTube channel too there. So definitely drop us a comment, not only on Facebook, but I'm gonna give you guys really quick before I get into the videos of the videos that I want to rebroadcast to you guys, so the people on the radio can hear the message coming from our city and our county. I'm going to go ahead and share, before I get sidetracked and so many other calls come in, our COVID update. Obviously, there was no COVID update for Tuesday, but these are the numbers for January 11th. Once we do get the new ones for Tuesday, I think he's going to include, it'll be today or so later today. We will definitely share it. But we are at 155 of our neighbors, our loved ones that have passed away, with 2 deaths under investigation. The one that you guys really need to watch here, the 7-day cumulative overall average of positivity, we're at 30%. Our active cases, los casos activos, 1,367. 1,367 active cases. 1,367 casos activos, con recuperados 4,358. Recovered cases 4,358. Okay, so with a couple of pending results. So as you guys see, we did get new cases of 248. But definitely the one that we need to watch there is the positivity rate, the 7-day positivity rate of 30%. I would, and like I said, I know that is very important, so that's why I'm going to share that with you guys very, very quickly. And I wanted to make sure you guys had it there, but I also have some videos that I want to rebroadcast to you guys this morning, because obviously, as you guys saw there, the COVID vaccine, it did. We did allocate some, which now we're going to be able to be putting that out through the community through phases. But to give us more of that information, we're going to go to a video that the city of Del Rio, alongside with I think VVRMC posted this great video on information regarding that particular one. So here we go, Del Rio. I'm going to leave you guys here with the message from the city of Del Rio. You can view this video on Facebook, but I'm replaying it on our stream right now because we've had a lot of people ask us whenever we're on live if we can. They're missing a lot of these officials. They want them to come on the radio just because of, they don't have the newspaper no more. So definitely they would ask, like to remind them to, hey, if you guys could come out to the station. So definitely that's what I'm here for. I'm going to go ahead and share this for you guys and be back momentarily with it.
Hello, Del Rio. I'm Mayor Lozano with an update regarding the vaccination process against COVID-19. Today, we'll be posting an online form for the public to enroll for vaccination against COVID-19. We'll be following the guidelines recommended by the CDC, DSHS, and also local health authority. Just because you're getting vaccinated is not the time to let our guard down. Make sure that you're continuing to wear your face mask, social distance, wash your hands, and especially monitor your symptoms against COVID-19. We have Linda Walker joining us today with information regarding the vaccination process here in our community.
As of noon on Friday, January the 8th, we have immunized 1,054 people in Val Verde County, and at that time we did run out of the vaccine. That distribution includes the 1A phase, which is the healthcare workers and first responders. We have vaccinated a lot of people in a lot of categories. So we have vaccinated employees, providers, and other citizens from over 31 entities within the county, to include Val Verde Regional Medical Center, direct patient care, physicians, EMS, local and in other communities, our 911 responders, home health providers, other providers' clinics, other ERs and urgent care centers, pharmacists, our last responders. We've included school nurses, teachers, ARIVAC, dental providers, city and county tracers, fire department paramedics, police department, border patrol, Laughlin Air Force Base, med group, and that's just to name a few. Again, like I said, we vaccinated personnel from over 31 entities in the county. At this time, we do not have a date. What we have to do every morning is we have to check the website and see if we have an allocation. If we do, we have to accept that allocation. And once we accept the allocation, then we get a date of when we can expect it to ship and when we can expect it to arrive, because we do track it. We check the website every morning. As of this morning, there is no allocation. However, I do want to clarify something. So we received 500 doses on December the 23rd, and we started vaccinating our phase 1, our 1A. And then again on January 4th, we received another 500. So when you vaccinate 500 people, that's just their first dose. That's their first round. And then we got the other additional 500. So we vaccinated 1,054 people with 2 rounds. So the next round that we're going to get allocated is going to be the second round for the first group. And then the next round is going to be the second round for the second group. So it's a rolling group of people. Once we get the second round for those 2 groups and we get to that third group, then we'll see where we are in the rollout, and we'll respond accordingly. We are using the tier system, and we are adhering to the Department of State Health Services guidelines on the tiering. I would like the community to know that the hospital, we are at the tip of this spear. I think we've given out more vaccinations than anyone, and we want to continue to be collaborative partners with the city and the county, and anything that we can do, we will continue to do. We have our processes down, and now that we pretty much know how to do it, we do want to be a good partner with all the other entities in town that are going to be giving the vaccinations. We are getting a lot of phone calls here at the hospital wanting to know when they can get their vaccines, how can they reserve them. We do not have a sign-up list per se, like I know what's going to be rolled out, but I do want the community to understand that as soon as we get them in our hands, we will get them out to the population as quickly as possible. And I know that the other entities in town are doing the same thing. So just everyone try to be calm, be patient, and we will continue to push through this, and we will get through this.
Thank you, Linda, from Val Verde Regional Medical Center for that update regarding the vaccination process here in our community. From our Emergency Management Coordinator, we have Mr. John Sheedy with an update regarding the emergency management processes for COVID-19.
This is John Sheedy, and today we're going to spend a couple minutes talking about the tiered structure that we're utilizing to distribute the vaccine under the state guidelines. And so basically we've been working through the phase 1A, and the phase 1A is all the people that are related to the healthcare and management of COVID-19 patients, or that meet other criteria that have been set forth under the phase 1A tier. And so when we talk about the phase 1A tier, again, we've already worked through a lot of these folks, but we'll go through it in case there's any people that still haven't had an opportunity to receive the vaccine. So the phase 1A healthcare workers, tier 1, are anyone that would apply to these statements. I am a paid or unpaid worker in a hospital setting working directly with patients who are positive or at high risk for COVID-19, such as but not limited to. And then there would be a selection specific. I'm a physician, nurse, respiratory therapist, or other support staff, custodial staff, etc. I am additional clinical staff providing supporting laboratory, pharmacy, diagnostic, and/or rehabilitation services. Or I am another having direct contact with patients or infectious materials. Another category under the tier 1 is I am a long-term care staff working directly with vulnerable residents. Includes I'm either direct care provider at a nursing home, assisted living facilities, and state afforded living centers, or a physician, nurse, personal care assistant, custodial, food service staff. Another criteria is I am an EMS provider who engages in 911 emergency services like pre-hospital care and transport. I am a healthcare worker, including hospice care, who directly interface with vulnerable and high-risk patients, and that would be home healthcare workers, including hospice care. Or finally, I am a resident of a long-term care facility. So those are the phase 1A tier 1. Now we'll get into the phase 1A tier 2, which is very similar. And so the first is I am staff in outpatient care settings who interact with symptomatic patients, such as but not limited to, and then you would select either a physician, nurse, other support staff, custodial, etc. Clinical staff providing diagnostic, laboratory, and/or rehabilitation services, non-911 transport for routine care, or healthcare workers in corrections and detention facilities. Another criteria is I am direct care staff in freestanding emergency medical care facilities and urgent care clinics. Another one is I am community pharmacy staff who may provide direct services to clients, including vaccination or testing for individuals who may have COVID. Another one is I am public health and emergency response staff directly involved in administration of COVID testing and vaccinations. And finally, I am a last responder who provides mortuary or death services to descendants with COVID-19. And that is the last criteria for all of phase 1A, both tiers. So anybody that is able to answer, select any of those criteria would be eligible for the vaccine for the phase 1A. And again, we've already been working through a lot of those folks, but just please, if that's applicable to you, when you fill out the form, make that selection. The next phase we get into is our phase 1B, and this is the first phase that's actually rolling out to more of the general public. And phase 1B is the individual health risk factors. And there's only 2 selections, and one of them is I am 65 years of age or older. And the second is I am 18 years of age or older with at least one chronic medical condition that puts me at increased risk for severe illness from the virus that causes COVID-19, such as, but not limited to, cancer, chronic kidney disease, COPD, heart conditions such as heart failure, coronary artery disease, or cardiomyopathies, solid organ transplantation, obesity, and severe obesity, body mass index of 30 kilograms, M2 or higher, pregnancy, sickle cell disease, type 2 diabetes, mellitus, etc. And we want everyone to remember that it's not limited to the specific diseases that were listed, but it would have to be something that would definitely put you at greater risk for a greater risk for illness if you were to become infected with COVID-19. So basically, whenever you're looking at this, you should know you may have to ask your physician if your condition would actually meet that criteria. We want to remember that you could select both in the form. You could be of 65 years or older and also have one or more of these chronic health conditions. So you would select those two there, whichever one applied to you or both, and then of course complete the form. And this will take us. We're gonna be working through phase 1B. We're taking the registrations starting this afternoon, and we'll continue to work through phase 1B. Everybody that's eligible under phase 1B, and then once we get additional information on the next phases, as that's distributed to us, we'll be providing more information and the processes for those folks to move forward with their vaccine scheduling. I want to thank everybody for your time, and we're looking forward to trying to get everyone vaccinated once again as soon as vaccine allows. We believe we're ready to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sheedy, for that update. Del Rio, these are unprecedented times for our community. We understand the frustration and sometimes the uncertainty that this pandemic has brought for our community, but together we are stronger. Let's continue to move forward with 2021 with a message of hope and faith that our community will get through this together.
All right, guys, as you guys heard it there, I'm gonna translate as much as I can into that from what we saw in that video about the community now. Lo que acaban de decir el mayor junto con decirle la mera ahí del Hospital Valverde Regional Medical Center es que ayer en la tarde ya pasaron o ya llegaron o ya pusieron para la lista, no sé si todavía llegaron, pero ya pusieron en línea donde uno se puede registrar para ponerse la vacuna del COVID. Ese link, la forma que tienen que llenar, no nomás está por los medios del condado, también por los medios de la ciudad, donde pueden fijarse por su Facebook, por el internet, también en la página sobre el web. Y ya sé que sabes que sí tengo un poquito tiempo. Y para la gente que nos está mirando aquí por Facebook, me voy a hacer yo chiquitito aquí, porque le voy a enseñar a ustedes, por favor, esos donde uno piensa más que va a calificar es en la fase 1B. En la 1B, bueno, sí, déjame explicar, y ahí lo voy a enseñar ahí también para ustedes, porque sí, hemos recibido bastantes llamadas, mensajes por texto, y déjame ver si lo puedo hacer yo así. Sobre la gente que me está mirando en Facebook va a poder ver el sitio del web que yo estoy sacando aquí. Pero lo que está donde uno está bien fácil, se va al sitio del web del sitio del condado, se va al link donde le ponen que está ahí en el Facebook de ellos. En eso de ahí van a sacar, le hace clic y le lleva a la forma, donde es bien simple, pone uno su nombre, obviamente donde vive, su residencia, y hay unas varias preguntas. Si usted califica en una A o una B, ¿ok? Ahorita estamos en el 1B, que quiero que ustedes, por favor, donde sí si tiene alguien más de 18 años y tiene una enfermedad que es crítica, como algo como de obesidad, algo con compromisos del corazón, también para las mamás que están ahorita embarazadas, diabetes tipo 2. Hay varias formas. Ustedes califican para esto. Por favor, hay esos números que nosotros que hemos estado dicho. Por más información puede hablarle a la ciudad o al condado a esos números para que les dé esa información. Y los números están siempre abajito, ¿ok? Si le quiere hablar a la ciudad es 830-775-2313 o el condado es 830-282-8099. Ok, eso viene siendo, si quiere más información sobre las vacunas que que ya comenzó la lista. Si llegaron, no sé, pero sí ya está la lista donde uno se puede registrar para ponerse la vacuna del COVID. Muchas gracias a todos que nos están mirando sobre Facebook. Thank you. Todos ahí, desde Miss Lydia, Miss Gloria, Alicia, my brother right there, Albert Chavarria, good morning. Messages coming in on the text message line. Is this shot required mandatory? Because some people don't want it. We don't want any of this side effects. No, it is not mandatory. It is not mandatory. Like I said, it's not, you don't have to take it. It's up to you. Like me personally, I'm going to wait for everybody. Like I said, the tier 1, because I don't fall. I want to make sure the elderly, I want to make sure everybody that has it takes it, because like I said, those are the ones they need. But once my time comes, I will. But that is one thing that you guys need to think. It is not mandatory. It is completely up to you guys regarding that. So definitely like to thank everybody watching us. Remember, the link is up. I just showed it to you guys. Very easy. I'm going to show it to you guys one more time on Facebook there, because you guys might just no. You guys happy with that one? Yeah, why not? Definitely remember, thank you to the city and the county, and also for putting that video together. I know we also rebroadcast the judges' videos too, because I know they hardly have time. I know I try to get our judge on this morning. He had a couple of meetings to attend to, so definitely we always try to do our best to rebroadcast this. But other than that, coming up after our quick commercial break, I am gonna have some information from Red River Waste Solutions. Red River Waste Solutions is going to give us some information. Mr. Robert Montes going to join us in through web and give us some great information on what's going on at Red River Waste Solution and in the city. Coming up after the 15-minute hour, after 10:15, I'm going to have also a restaurant owner, Mr. Eddie Amesqua, also live on the video chat. Well, that was one big question that we got was that it looked packed, and I know the judge addressed it too. But now I want you guys to hear firsthand from a business owner what he is doing to keep not only his employees safe, but us safe. So when obviously we want to, choose his restaurant, I'm talking about Buffalo Wings and Rings, one of our great sponsors of Rams and Queens basketball, also the Huddle. He's going to give us exactly what the process is and what he does from online to curbside. He's going to give us everything. So take that doubt out of you guys. So definitely stay tuned. That's coming up at 10:15. And at 10 o'clock, I'm going to have Mr. Robert Montes from Red River Waste Solutions. But definitely right now, I'm going to go to a quick commercial breaks and be back with more Town Talk Live.
Order Chic Boutique now with all the new modern modern chic style clothing in town. We carry Del Rio's highest quality clothing, brands like Crazy Train and other popular boutique brands. We have the most affordable accessories, shoes, and jewelry. Come visit at 200 Western Drive inside the Easy Stop. Call us or send us a text at 830-765-0279. Visit our Facebook and Instagram page for specials and store hours. So dress to impress in a border chic way with Border Chic Boutique.
Border Federal Credit Union, your place for home equity loans. Rates as low as 2.75% APR. Rebates up to $1,000. Now's the time to check on yours. www.borderfcu.com. Your place for home equity loans right now. Rates as low as 2.75% APR with rebates up to $1,000. Visit your friends now at Border Federal Credit Union.
Global Glass LLC now offering glasswork on commercial and residential glasswork. Call them today at 830-765-4593 or 830-422-2299 with free estimates and now offering sneeze guards for your business. That's Global Glass LLC, locally owned and operated here in Del Rio. Stop by at 201 Veterans Boulevard for all your glass needs.
Howdy Del Rio, this is Q with the Devil's River Beer Barn, 10382 Highway 90 West, out across from Blackbrush out by Lake Amistad. Please come out and see us. We got the coldest beer in Del Rio, famous micheladas every day, breakfast tacos Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our hours are from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturday, noon to midnight on Sundays. We've got snacks, Cokes, sodas, Gatorades, Powerade, all kinds of merchandise. You name it, we have it. Come on out and see us. We appreciate everything Del Rio's done for us. Please come and see us.
United Medical Centers is proud to announce the addition of Dr. Stephen A. Burdick, DDS, to the team of healthcare providers. Dr. Burdick practices dentistry and is looking forward to assisting in the needs of serving the community. Schedule your dental appointment by calling 830-774-1700 at the 1117 West De La Rosa Dental Department. Patients will be seen Monday through Friday.
Skillets of Del Rio has new lunch items available now for dine-in or takeout. Delicious wraps, creamy and melty quesadillas, and their hand-breaded comfort food, the country fried chicken sandwich. Also, join the Skillets Lunch Club where you buy 5 lunches and get the 6th one free. Call us for curbside service at 830-775-6060 or dine in with us at 2003 Veterans Boulevard. And remember to start your day the blissful way.
Hey Del Rio, Raul Rivas here, Brown Nissan of Del Rio. Just wanted to touch base and invite you to hit me up on my text line, 830-765-9991. What I want you to do is send me a picture of your vehicle, the VIN number, and the mileage. I'm going to shoot you back an immediate offer. This offer is going to be for trade-in or purchase. It could be anywhere between $2,000, $3,000, even $4,000 over market value. The current market conditions are very difficult. Vehicle acquisition is not as easy as it used to be because there is not available inventory at the auctions or even with the factories. So what I want to do is I want to buy your car, the car you're driving right now down Veterans Boulevard, Main Street, parked in your driveway, parked at work. Take a picture, send me the VIN, the mileage. I'm going to get you an offer. Come out and see us, Brown Nissan of Del Rio, 2300 Veterans Boulevard, 830-775-0566. Follow me on social media, hashtag Better Call Raul. Right on the price, right on the corner.
Oralia and staff at CNC Flower Designers, located at 1913 Veterans Boulevard, have a large selection of bouquets, fresh flowers, fruit baskets, balloons, plush animals, silk arrangements, and so much more. CNC Flower Designs for all your floral arrangement needs. CNC Flower Designs opens Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 8 to 12 noon. Telephone number 830-774-7271. CNC Flower Designs, glad to make that arrangement for any occasion.
This is the reflection of the day, brought to you by CNC Flower Designers.
Pon pasión, amor y entusiasmo en todo lo que hagas.
Put passion, zeal, and enthusiasm into everything you do. This has been
Presentamos
The Reflection of the Day.
La reflexión del día.
buddy. And sorry I took a little too long on that commercial break. I ended up taking a phone call off the air that another one that needed help where to register for that COVID vaccine. But like I said, I'd like to thank sending me a text message is our county judge. I'd like to thank you, Mr. Judge. I know you said you're going to try your best to give us a call once I know you're busy with a bunch of meetings and trying to get us all the help. He did send me a message right now. We have 1,542 that have successfully applied for the vaccine. 1,542 as of 8:30 this morning that have applied for the vaccine already. So over the course of yesterday afternoon to right now, 10 o'clock a.m., or as of 8:30, the judge just sent me out that 1,542 citizens, not only of Valverde County, but of Del Rio, have applied already for the vaccine. So thank you, Del Rio, for not only, taking that step forward to hopefully ya saliendo de esto. Prayers to the lady also that I did take 2 phone calls. I took one that needed help regarding the COVID. Another lady, there's so many things that people, not only COVID is what's hurting us. This lady just called me saying, hey, she's over there from precinct number 2. She said that last night she is obviously, elderly. Her trailer, double wide trailer, burned down. And, I said, hey, she needed some couple of phone numbers of where she could get some help. And, that just, really got to saying, hey, you know what, there's so many things other than COVID that still goes on, just because of COVID, that doesn't mean that's everything. So hopefully, I'd give that lady those couple of numbers that maybe one of them, our Commissioner Vasquez, could help her out too, and however we can or they can. So definitely. But now going to my next invitee on, and I'm gonna have him a web video with Mr. Robert Montes from Red River Waste Solutions. I'm hoping he takes my call this morning and is gonna share. There he is.
Hey, how's it going, Javier?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Robert Montes? I'm talking to the Meadow. If you want something done at Red River Waste Solution, you get a hold of Mr. Robert Montes. Are you in a truck?
I am in a truck.
Picking
up some trash out here with the rest of the crew. I'm out here at the landfill. You can see all the trash we got back here.
Damn, Robert, no office work for you today, huh?
This will be my office for the day, possibly the remainder of the week.
And that's what we like, and that's why you're such a great jefe, is because you understand and you get down and dirty with everybody.
Well, as you see, I got the high-vis protective equipment going on here, so yes, definitely, anytime that is needed, necessary, I'll get in that truck and pick up trash for the rest of the guys.
And, I'd like to thank you, Robert. That one last week when we did get that call about, that recycle thing, you jumped on it real quick. We greatly appreciate you taking our call and helping out the community right there and then. So, we'd like to thank you for choosing us here at KWMC and taking that time. But I know you got some great information coming up for February. What's going on in February?
Definitely. We have just confirmed our first cleanup event for the year of 2021 for February 6th, Saturday, February the 6th. First cleanup event for 2021 out of 4 that will be scheduled throughout the year.
And Robert, and those are very important days because that's when usually people get out there and, there's a lot of unwanted stuff. A lot of people are doing a lot of remodeling right now just because they're spending more time at home. So there's a lot of more trash. The kids are at home. There's a lot of more things. So definitely, if you can, these community-wide cleanups have been so successful in the past. And are we still going to be at the Civic Center?
Well, we'll be at the Civic Center once again, Javier. Our last setup for the previous event we did, I believe, what was it, in November or right before then? We changed out the setup, did something completely different. than what we had in the past. That way we could do a little better with traffic control and getting people in and out. And that event had to have been our most successful one to date. Not only including the amount of stuff that was brought out, but the turnout, how quick people were in and out, and that's definitely a game plan that we're going to stick to this time around again. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have everybody come out in the same quantities as before and take care of everybody.
Yes,
It's a real eyesore to see some of the illegal dump sites out here in Del Rio and some of the places where a lot of garbage is being taken to aside from the lab or to one of these cleanup events.
Yes, Robert. And one that's, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. One of them, everybody always, Pobrecitos, the Beto Center, man, they get just bombarded every time. They think it's a little mini landfill in the middle of Del Rio, but it's not. That's why we have now. That's why you have now, and you said this is the first one out of the whole through the whole year. You're gonna have many more, and this is where people need to take advantage of it. You have all your staff. You're gonna have trucks that are gonna be hauling in and out, material. So definitely that is something that you need to look out for. Now, what time does this usually start at?
We start right at 9 a.m. Typically, Javier, people will start lining up as early as 7 a.m. We won't start the event till 9, but if you want to come out and get in line and be one of the first to get in, you're more than welcome to. We'll have plenty of room to have people gathered up and lined up before the event starts. But as mentioned, I don't see us having a line throughout the duration of the event, so it should pretty much be a come in and get out type of process. So go ahead and come on, see us February 6th at the Civic Center.
And I'm gonna tease the people a little bit in Del Rio. Red River has something great coming out for Del Rio. I can't wait where we can spread that news out, Robert, that you filled me in on. It's fantastic. I love it, because it's something new. So definitely stay tuned to not only their Facebook page of Red River Waste Solutions, but we'll be doing videos throughout the months leading up to this great new venture that Red River Waste Solutions is doing here with the city of Del Rio and for us, the community. Robert, also a phone number if people have any questions or they missed the trash route, where can they call?
Our office phone number is 830-775-2715. You can always reach us there at the office. Email delrio@rrws.com. Reach us through email, our website, Facebook connections, the whole 9 yards. So if y'all need to get in contact with us, we'd be glad to help with anything that's needed out there. We take a lot of pride. It's not only myself here in my position, but our staff does great to taking care of business. It's not always quite a 100% customer satisfaction, but we try to do our best, and we do get a random complaint here and there. I'm all over it. Our staff is all over it, and we tackle those as they come in.
And that is why we love Red River Waste Solutions, because you understand that, just like everybody, we are not perfect, but we learn and we accept people that say, hey, you missed this. Hey, man, you know what? Greatly appreciate it, because that was the conversation I had with you. You were very, saying, hey, I'd like to thank that caller that said that when it came to that situation last week. And you said, hey, that's what I love about the Del Rio community. And because they help us out get better. And like I said, we learn as we go. Robert, well, I'm going to ask you really quick, and I know, and then what is one thing? I know you travel when you go to corporate, but I want to do a little positive here before I end the show. What is one thing you love about Del Rio that you've seen that you go throughout the other states that you absolutely love about Del Rio?
Oh, this is home. Definitely always Del Rio. Born and raised, a place that I don't find myself ever leaving. It's just a whole community effort when people come together and make the good out of the bad. You know, everybody's living in COVID right now, and it's hard to pick yourself up, but we just got to keep on going, and that's something that definitely happens here in Del Rio. Things happen, things come up, people get upset, but we just got to keep on going and pushing through, and Del Rio is a great community to do so.
I appreciate your time. I don't want to keep you from going on that grind with your other team members there. Robert, me los saludos a todos. Thank you, because like you said, it's not just you, it's everybody, because, you know, and I'm going to speak of this. My trash guys pick up trash about 5:45 a.m., Robert, every Monday morning. And this past Monday morning, it was about 27 something degrees outside. And your guys didn't fail. So shout out to all of them, because they're still out there in the cold, still getting it done.
Yes, sir. Big shout outs to the crews, Red River. Everybody remember, 4 times a year this year. We're starting off this year, February 6th, city cleanup event. We will have staff out there 9 to 1 p.m. at the Civic Center grounds. We will be doing some promotion throughout the month. We'll set out our big sign in front of the Civic Center, get as much advertisement out there for this event, and make it another successful one.
Appreciate you taking my call this morning, Robert. Thank you very much. God bless you, and have the rest of your week.
Yeah, have a great day. Thanks, Javier.
No problem. Thank you. Bye. All right, guys. You guys heard it from Robert, one of the supervisors, el mero mero in charge there, talking to us. Estaba diciendo que pues el evento que siempre tienen de la comunidad, cuando todos se juntan para que vayan y tienen la basura, ya es pronto. Es en febrero. Por favor, sigan con nosotros. Les vamos a dar esa información sobre ese evento. Ahora va a ser 4 veces al año del Río. So, por favor, úsenlo como tiene que ser. Si tienen mugreros, si tienen algo ahí en su casa y está enfrente o atrás, eso es cuando uno se tiene que deshacer de eso. Like to thank everybody on the Facebook and also on the comments. It says, hello, KWMC. I heard that the vaccines were supposed to go out to as many people as possible, not save the second dosage for the people that took the first dosage. That's coming in on the text message line. Also, on the comment section, we have Ms. Dora Sanchez saying, good morning, KWMC friends and listeners. Dora Sanchez is watching. Your program is very informative and keeps our Del Rio community. Thank you, Javier Jr. and Guillermo Garza. Thank you, Ms. Dora Sanchez. Like I said, I am trying. We try our best to give you guys the information we needed here, but like I said, on that, the people that have vaccinated, I got a message here instantly whenever from our county judge, Mr. Lewis G. Owens, saying 1,542 have already successfully applied for the vaccine. So that was as of 8:30 this morning. So thank you, Judge, for providing that information. The link is on our Facebook also, so you guys can go apply it. Very well self-explanatory. I showed it. Very easy for you guys to fill out. So definitely, if you guys have that information. But last week, or was it this week? Yeah, it was last week or somewhere. We did get a call that kind of, well, actually, I know the judge also addressed it on one of his videos, where, you know, people are going towards restaurants because they see a bunch of cars out there. Because they see a bunch of cars out there doesn't mean that there is a lot of people in there. Some of them also even said, hey, that they're not, what regulations, what procedures do they follow? Well, you know what? I'm going to right now, really quick, reach out to one of our great sponsors of the Huddle and Ram and Queen Sports that's going to start up again on the 19th. I'm going to call Mr. Eddie Amezcua.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going?
Good morning, Mr. Amezcua. How's it going?
Aquí nomás, un cabecito en skillets.
There you go. I got your camera off. I don't know why. I don't know if you could enable it for me.
Yeah, it just says.
A ver, ahí te va. A ver. Let me see. So I want un cafecito en skillets. Man, that sounds even. For some reason, it says camera off. Let me try it again, Mr. Eddie. I'll give you a call back.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, I'm trying to reach out to Mr. Eddie Amesco, but I don't know why my Facebook is doing that, but it shouldn't. There you go. Ahora sí. Dios quiere. Ahora sí que sí entre. Ahora sí. There we go. Ahora sí se mira Mr. Amesco there. Good morning, sir. How's it going?
It's doing good, doing good.
And thank you for taking my call, Mr. Eddie. Let alone thank you for being a great sponsor, not only the Mesco family from Skillets to Buffalo Wings and Rings, but one of the questions that came up, and I know the judge addressed it on his video, was about, because we see a lot of vehicles out there, means that there's a lot of, you have a lot of customers. You know, that's not true, because, you know, you have a lot on curbside waiting that are in curbside, and then, you know, some of them come in different cars, correct?
Yes, sir. No, definitely. You know, the number one concern that we have is the health of the community of Del Rio. You know, that's the importance of everything that we do is to make sure that everybody stays healthy. But being in the restaurant business, we've been doing that, you know, from day one. You know, we make sure that, you know, things like salmonella and E. coli and all that are not presented in the restaurant business. So being presented with this new virus and the COVID virus, we had to adapt and we had to change some styles that we do, but we've done them Del Rio, and we tried to do as much as we can to keep the health of the community our priority.
Yes, Mr. Amesqua. And another question that I had was, when they called, they said that what practices do business follows, like as far as restaurants, for their employees to, even when we go and dine in, what are the practices that you all follow?
Well, with that being said, our number one thing, if you don't want to, you know, come in and you don't want to touch, our curbside is the practice that is the number one thing to recommend, right? Stay in your car, we'll bring the food out to you, and we'll do that as much as we can. One things that we've done is that we put plastic glass or glass between booths and between tables. That way, it doesn't travel, you know, as much. You're enclosed in that area as much as you can. Our employees get tested every single time when they walk in here. We get, and when I say tested, I mean take their temperature. We take their temperature. We make sure that they don't show any kind of spike. And also, we're asking them questions as, you know, do you feel any kind of, you know, fever or any symptoms of COVID? And if they say yes, I'll automatically tell them to go home that day and get tested and come back once they have a negative result. It is hard for us because we have to have more staff because, you know, of a result, if it's a question and we send them home, well, now we have to call somebody else to come in and work for them, right? So, but we make sure that we do it every single day, every single time that when people come in.
Now, you said something there very important that I want to make sure si lo puede decir poquito en español, es sobre las reglas que ustedes siguen en su negocio para mantener no nomás a nosotros como consumidores que vamos a sus restaurantes, si es de Skillets o de Buffalo Wings and Rings, y también para sus empleados. ¿Qué son los medios que siguen ahí ustedes?
Sí, pues tenemos cosas que tenemos que hacer todos los días cuando vengan al trabajo. Le damos la temperatura le damos un examen de temperatura a ver si tienen un poco caliente. Si están calientes, los mandamos a su casa. La primera vez que algo sale así. Y también ponemos cosas alrededor de los restaurantes para que se pueden hacer más espacio a la gente. Pero los trabajadores vienen, checamos la temperatura, se tienen que lavar las manos y todos los días, cada vez que se vienen, lo tienen que hacer.
Y ya sé que es cuando uno sigue ese proceso bien estricto, Mr. Amesqua, es difícil como usted, como para su hermana de gerente ahí de Skillets, hacer el negocio, ¿no? Pero pues es lo que hace para el buen estado de sus empleados y de nosotros.
Sí, porque si una persona me llama, una trabajadora me llama y me dice, me levanté y tenía, un dolor de cabeza. Bueno, no vengas, quédate en tu casa, haz un test y los test te tienes que esperar 5 días para ver si es, de COVID o not. So, esos 5 días que no viene la trabajadora, pues nosotros tenemos que agarrar a alguien más para que venga y trabaje por ella.
Sí, y eso sí es bien, como decir, y por eso hago esa pregunta, porque ya sé que uno se fijan o son muy rápidos para tomar una foto, como dijo el juez, que sí de verdad me hizo enojar mucho, porque no como también nosotros somos negocios chicos, dependemos, no nomás porque ya sabemos que la pandemia, pero ustedes hacen lo imposible posible para mantenernos sanos ahí cuando vamos a su restaurante. Lo que me gusta más y quiero que la gente sepa es como los menús. Los menús, uno va con su celular, le toma una foto a un código y le sale ahí. Esa es una de las maneras donde gente toca más. Y es lo que me gusta de sus restaurantes que hacen eso, Mr. Mezcua.
No, sí, y lo que pasa es que los restaurantes nosotros, tienen el parking lot está más grande al frente y también tenemos atrás, y atrás pues no hay mucha gente y se ve que hay mucha gente, pero no es porque la parking lot, the front parking lot is always full, but the back parking lot is empty.
It's empty.
So people think there's a lot of people. And the other thing that people need to realize is that we're telling people to wait in their cars. So that makes it seem like there's a lot of cars, but because our wait time, because of the 50%, we're telling them, can you please wait in your car, and we'll call you in a waiting list when the table's available. So yes, there might be more people, more cars, but that's because of the way we're doing our waiting list at this time, and we don't want people to be inside the restaurant and wait. So we're telling them, hey, can you please wait outside in your car, and we'll call you.
Yes, Mr.
So,
and like I said,
it's a hard thing to do, but we like to do it,
because those are the rules, and like I said, you value this community, you value Valverde County, you value the city of Del Rio, you value all of us here. Dios quiera, one of these things, this is going to go over, and we'll go back to how it is, and that's why you say, hey, you know what? If you wanted to make us some accommodations, you have made them. Not only at BWR, but there at Skillets, you're there. I've gone there. I get my breakfast. Sometimes I take takeout curbside because I don't have the time, but definitely, you guys follow all the procedures, and I wanted everybody in Del Rio to know that, because I know in that video that the judge posted, he said he went in there and inspected, and you guys were following everything, but it shouldn't get to that, because you guys know better, You guys know, and like I said, the family restaurants of Mr. Omesqua, between you and your sister, we gladly thank you for being sponsors of the many programs here on KWMC, sir.
No, definitely. And we appreciate everything that, the community has done for us, and still shows the love. And people like you, Javier, that have been on top of this since day one. We do appreciate the news that you've been, even the Del Rio and the facts, and there's another way of people can say what's going on in Del Rio. You've done an excellent job as well. We couldn't do it, Del Rio needs to stick together. We can't do it alone. But as I told somebody the other day, like, how does it affect you being 50%? Well, it affects me because that's money not coming in, but it also affects me because I have to reduce money going out, meaning the radio stations, the trash guys, and that's how it affects me. It's not only me, but the people that I support by, doing the business with.
Mm-hmm. And that we, I know in our long conversations that we had, it's just been, those things that we're juggling back and forth. And that's why whenever, we do urge everybody to take care, we say, hey, don't forget about the restaurants, the businesses out there that like yourself, like BWR, Buffalo Wings and Wings, with all the wings, and with Skillets, with, there's only one day to start your day, which is the Blissful Way. And, because you guys follow the rules, but not only do you guys employ, moms, dads, that are working there for you, but then, like you said, like us, the any other support staff that goes with the restaurant business, with less, if you're ordering less food, that means less time that truck driver from where your distributor has to come, that's less money that possibly, so it's a lingering, ever evolving chain. So definitely that's why I wanted to make sure we put that out to Del Rio, is that you guys are 100%, and you guys are following everything what needs to be done.
No, yes, sir. Thanks, Javier, for doing that. Like I said, yeah, we're doing everything that's possible. Estamos tratando de hacer todo lo posible, para que todo está bien para ustedes. We're here to be part of the community, to help the community as much as we can. Thank you for the support. Muchas gracias por lo que han hecho ya, a esta temporada. Pero aquí estamos, ofrecemos, desayuno, o si quieren unas alitas, aquí estamos para eso también. We're here to have your breakfast if you want to, or lunch or dinner. Buffalo Wings and Rings, we're here to accommodate that.
Thank you, Mr. Amezcua. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. I greatly appreciate your support here on KWMC, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a nice one.
Thank you. All right, guys, you guys heard it there from Mr. Eddie Amezcua. I also like to send saludos out to his sister there, also from Skillets. So there you go, Del Rio. You guys heard it. I tried to give you guys some information because that one really did get me mad, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You guys on Facebook can comment whatever I want to say, but that one did get me mad because, the businesses that we deal with, I go there and see them on a weekly basis. I stay in great communication with them too. They do their best. They do their best to keep you safe, to still consider you guys not only choosing curbside or going in and dining in. Hasn't stopped me from going and getting my wings. I know that. It hasn't stopped. I know where my buddy there, and Rob and Daniel from the Huddle, to Mike and everybody, hasn't stopped them from going to any of the restaurants. Why? Because they know all the businesses are doing what they can do to keep you guys safe. You guys heard it from there. I'm just going to quickly see if if he is going to be available. I can get him on the video just one time. We'll see if it will be possible. See, now I completely understand if I can give him a call. Si no, pues, like I said, remember, I'd like to thank, you guys got great information. Ahorita ya está puesto en el link de la ciudad, donde se puede registrar para la vacuna del COVID. Hay ciertas reglas que uno tiene que, reglamentos que se tienen que quedar ahí, ¿verdad? Pero la mayoría que pienso que nos escucha ahorita van a poder estar ahí, como dijo el juez. Desde ayer en la tarde que pusieron la lista para que se apunten, a las 8:30 ya van a 1,542 personas que se han inscribido para agarrar la vacuna cuando lleguen. Sigan, ahí les va a decir, y está bien fácil. Está bien fácil, el juez no, está muy ocupado, si no, pero muchas gracias por él mandándome ese mensaje. Remember, guys, I like to say, what do you got here, Ms. Dora Sanchez? Thank you, Mr. Amezcua, for your great service. The Buffalo Wings and Skillets, God bless you. Thank you, Ms. Dora, for that. Also like to thank Mr. Robert Montes from Red River for providing that great information about the city-wide cleanup. Also, the city of Del Rio, along with VVRMC, and Mr. John Sheedy at EOC for providing that video that I just replayed for you guys on the radio so you guys can hear it. So definitely the 1B, 1A, you guys want to sign up, it is there. I'd like to thank all of our great sponsors. I will see you guys Friday. Remember, guys, be safe, but don't forget about the small businesses out there. Don't forget about them out there, please. That's all I ask. Simply as that. Ahí los dejo con the Little Red Rooster. God bless. I will see you all Friday.